Okay, this one is the mother load. This is my bucket that has all my fragile and rare puzzles. And I do mean rare. There's a whole bunch of things in here. You can see the Rubik's Rabbits over here. There's some Warner Brothers heads and Japanese rolling cubes. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Let me spread it out and show you what exactly is inside. Okay, here's a closer look. I've rearranged this area, by the way. So let's start with the front. I have two jade puzzles, 3x3 and a Jade's Pyraminx. This one, a ton of work went into it. Each side has raised bumps on it with different designs, and each of those bump patterns are painted as well. Here we have a curvy design, wave design, bumps, bump dots. These are not just painted on, they're actual raised dots and painted as well. Here's kind of a crystal pyramid design, and a flame design, and then an electric design. It's still a 3x3 and it's transparent on the inside, so really nice workmanship on it. Apparently it took a lot of work to put those together. And here's the Jade's Pyraminx side, Pyraminx one. Let me find a regular cube to compare it with. A regular Jade Pyraminx would be a lot larger than this, but this one's about the size of a 3x3. This one has a flame design, and a water design, a curvy design, and also this, I guess, pattern, crystal pattern, I might call it. And it turns just like a regular Jade's Pyraminx. It's just smaller, and it's transparent again on the inside. But really good workmanship on it. Again, took a lot of work to put it together. Out of the shot, there's a Sakuda square with buttons that move the sliding pieces left and right, and then also you can move things up and down. I have a bunch of maze puzzles. Inca chewing gum, some Inca mazes A and B, and also a regular Rubik's maze right here. I have a Dino cube, a 6-color Dino cube, along with the box. Dino cubes move around the corners like this. It's kind of surprising that no one's gone back to this design to make one like this, but no one has. Here's an Olympic Hungarian rings puzzle. It's like Hungarian rings, except there's 5 of them. It's shaped in the symbol of the Olympics. I have a Smart Alex over here, and also Japanese rolling cubes. The object of this is to roll the cubes into the empty spot. Solve position is every side has the same color on that side. Excuse me. Here's a Dino Rhombic dodecahedron. You can turn on this side or on this side. That goes for all around the puzzle. I have a Kaleido cube over here, which is kind of a put-together puzzle. Kind of put it together. And a Pioneer cube, which you roll around these beads inside the puzzle so that they match these dots. This green dot matches here, this yellow dot matches there, and so on. Off screen I have a deluxe Rubik's Cube. You can tell it's deluxe because of the tiles. It's a Rubik's Cube, and you can tell because the Rubik's Cube logo is shown here as well. It shows up on a couple of different tiles for the deluxe cube. On this one it shows up on the red tile. I have a custom 3x3x5. I don't normally play with this one because there's a mass-produced version of this same puzzle, and that one's a lot less fragile than this one is. I have a Dino Star here, a puzzle where you can turn all of the tips, and solve position, each side has the same color slices on it. I have a Ghost Cube back here. I got very lucky with this cube. I saw it when it was first getting sold, and I picked one up right then. I didn't realize it was going to sell out that quickly, but it sold out extremely quickly, and so now they've become a bit of a collector's item. Back here I have a Rubik's Cheese. Pretty straightforward. And a Kristoff's Magic Jewel, which is really just a truncated octahedron. Truncated octahedrons have been mass-produced recently, again, past the time of this Magic Jewel, and then, but they're much bigger than this puzzle. This one, if you compare it to a regular size 3x3, is actually smaller, whereas the mass-produced ones are bigger. Back here I have a floppy 2x2x3. I've shown this one in a previous video of mine. And I have a signed Tony Fisher's Golden Cube, signed by Uwe Meffert up here, and Tony Fisher. Back here I have a Columbus egg. And the point is, excuse me. The point of this one is that there are weights inside this puzzle. If all the weights are correct in it, it can stand up on its own. Otherwise, it has a stand. And a Russian festival flower, which works a bit like a backspin. This one back here is a mod of a Mirror Blocks cube, and it got nicknamed the Ice Borg because it looks like the Borg from Star Trek, except that it has a ice-colored pattern on it. Very intricate design on it. And the stand was done as well. So you can see this stand, Rubik's, and then the big Rubik's emphasized right there. So a really nice design. In the back I have the Warner Brothers heads. These used these used to be a lot more common, a lot more rare. They're a lot more common now, but when I picked them up they were a little more scarce. And in the back corner over here I have more jade puzzles where they're the same as these puzzles in the front that I showed, except that they don't have the coloring on them. They're just plain white. And over here I have some Gundam heads. And these are my collection of rare and fragile puzzles. Oh wait, also if I hadn't mentioned it before, I have Rubik's Rabbits in the back left. I don't think I mentioned it, but this is a really nice puzzle as well. If you can find one, you should try and get a chance to pick it up. Again, this is my collection of fragile and rare puzzles.